Hello and welcome to 15 Minute Gamer. My name is Tony and welcome to the channel. In today's video, we're going to have a look at the Star Citizen monthly report for May 2020. This is when CIG tells what they've been working on, development updates, all the juicy stuff. We're going to discuss it, have a little read through, have a little bit of a look, and see what they've got in store for us. But anyway, without further ado, let's crack on with it. Right, so here we are. Let's have a little bit of a look. I'll put in the link in the description if you want to have a bit more of a read. Just as the Invictus fleet leaves Stanton with new recruits for the year of adventure, so too our developers move on to new things. Most are already tackling their tasks for Alpha 3.10, which will bring key gameplay improvements, quality of life development, and some cool new content. Cool. So first thing we'll discuss is Invictus Fleet Week. It cost me a fortune. I spent way too much. I bought the Drake Corsair. I got a Drake Cutlass Black. I got a Gladius Valiant. I think that was it. So yeah, I'm glad to see it go because the servers will hopefully be more stable. But I did quite enjoy seeing the extra stuff around the verse, and the verse felt a bit more populated for a change. So yeah, I'm gonna miss them a little bit. Right, AI Combat. We kick off as usual with AI Combat, whose main focus was realistic firing for the PU. For AI firing, the ultimate aim is for NPC characters to feel real and for players to understand how they're managing their ammunition. To this end, they began using the item provider approach to create usables around ammo boxes. This will enable NPCs to find elements in the world that can provide them with magazines or other type of ammunition. They will also be able to run tactics that involve move closer to the source. The team want to properly trigger reloads. For example, while advancing NPCs will be able to shoot and automatically reload. However, the internal components will notify. Okay, so what's saying there basically is they want the AI to go to ammo crate by the sounds of it. I think that's a good idea. For the first time ever, because it's been bugged every time I've done it, is I went to do I done a mission where you had to go to Hurston and meet someone in an office, and then he said, can you go and get this safe for me? And I had to do AI combat for the first time. I'd never done it before with NPCs. I'm not saying they were difficult. They were just, I don't know, like overwhelming. They just swarmed towards you. And I died about 4 or 5 times in a row. You should have seen the graveyard of ships outside the base. They were a bit of a challenge, but they just kind of stood by the box and popped up, or they would just all run towards you. So that sounds good if they got realistic AI firing. AI ships, last month's ships AI worked on as Javelin's escorts, ensuring they arrived and departed correctly. That did work. The capital ships, the Javelin 2 Idrises, spawned in via quantum travel and started following the path that did seem to work. And the ships, like the other ships, would fly around them, but they looked a little bit jumpy to me. It wasn't fluid. If a hostile ship was present, the escorts engaged them while capital ships continued undisturbed to docking pass. Once the escort entered the green zone to surround the station, they stopped engagement and regrouped for Javelin. That they did. So this was test use assignments, formation, defense. Good. I'm excited to see that. It'll be nice to see that in the verse. AI Social, the social AI team wrapped up with the first iteration of the Bartender. Now, the Bartender, this is one thing that always kind of annoys me a little bit about Star Citizen. Is, when you like go around the plants and stuff, you just got the people standing there behind the counters going, they don't even acknowledge you, a lot of them. You might get the odd quip from one of them. I was in a weapon shop the other day and you just kept repeating the same line every 2 seconds. It was really annoying. So alongside cleaning up animations and behaviors, they tweak different portions of the overall system. For example, they fix issues moving. Okay. They're currently enabling patrons to order and consume various drinks and use the booths and different seats around the bar. Work on the bartender, so the bartender's going to come around and get them. Cool, that's good. Patrol tech, I like the idea of that. Hopefully that'll stop people standing on top of chairs, because they're only on a patrol. So we've got tactical point system and new tactical targeting system, which is going to be on track for release in 3.10. During a current sprint, the team will be replacing the... Okay, cool. Animations, last month the animation team in development of Body Dragon, which looks really cool. I do like the look of that. It means you can drag bodies into your ships and stuff. They've also animated weapon reloads and malfunctions for special ops NPCs, completed Vandal look dev and locomotion. Cool. More move crates, more hangar actions, capital ships, bar patrols, bar patrons even, bartender is in Hollow Globe, fundamental improvement of the mocap process, such as motion build a skeleton, new take. So cool. Facial animation wise, I think the facial animation's always pretty good, to be fair, but that's getting a bit of an overhaul. And finally, they began looking out shoot. Okay, because of the pandemic. Fine. Art environment. The environment art team wrapped up the work on Pyro 1 and 2. Fantastic. While the plans aren't complete yet, they have the required ingredients are currently awaiting shader features and several polish passes. Fantastic. I'm very excited for that. I can't wait for the new system to come in. So what they're saying there, applying the in new biomes and stuff. Art and ships in the UK, the team continued building the Crusader Hercules. I did actually buy one of them during Fleet Week and then melted it for the Corsair. So I did actually have that, which now is landing gear, bedrooms and elevator. That's good. Two's yet unannounced ships have transitioned from initial concept to development. Good. An all-new ship series has reached the grey box complete milestone. That's interesting. I wonder what that's going to be. Over in the US, ships prepared the J. Curtis Blue, the F7A. I love the F8 Lightning. It's such a cool little ship. I will definitely be upgrading my Gladius Valiant to that when it comes out. Art weapons. So basically, the art team finalized the boring ballistic Gatling gun. The size 12 torpedo. Wow, that's going to be big. FPS weapons work was completed on the Gemini SMG. Cool. The final art pass for the Lightning Bolt company. So for those who don't know, there's going to be Lightning guns coming in again. There's a sniper rifle and a pistol. And they look really cool because they've got 3 different types of damage. So they can do like shock damage and stuff. But if you shoot them again, it'll do like an explosive damage. And it has damage, splash damage as well. So if you shoot one person besides someone else, it'll go to them. So that's quite cool. The audio team supported various features this month, including music and ambience for factory line shops and general audio support. They also worked on the Cool. So yeah, Grim Hex update is coming. There's lots of new features over in Grim Hex with new landing areas, new looks, that sort of thing. Back-end services may solve back service address issues with lifetime persistence in the player wallet. I lost 200,000 UAC. I was not happy. And provide ongoing support for the Theatres of War and Invictus launch week. Work on the iCache and Gym. Okay, they're just lots of words. The community team started this month by welcoming new players with the referral bonus. I think someone signed up using mine, remember? Link down below and you can sign up and get 5,000 starter credits. When the new players signed up to existence, they both received a Grey Cat buggy. Okay, cool. I didn't know that. They also supported Invictus with 2 community events for posters. That's a cool poster. I'll give it that. Engineering spent time making documentation and codes. So performance issues, yes. The performance was terrible during Invictus week at parts. Zone systems, physics-wise, see, okay, lots of things. Interesting stuff. Yeah, so it looks like they've done a bit of work in the back end. Features gameplay. The majority of gameplay's features team may have spent updating to Air Command, Star Marine, and Theatres of War and Invictus launch week. So it looks like they haven't done too much outside of that. They also completed, so got a new player trading app, which is basically going to be on your Mobi-Glass, and you'll be able to send money to people and stuff. It looks kind of cool. I think it's what it needs as well. Vehicles, the vehicle feature team closing out their work on the upcoming Alpha 3.10 patch. This includes new in-atmosphere aerodynamics, enables more depth, and okay, good. The changes closely related to long definitely wait for that. Basically, it means that the ships will behave differently in atmosphere at space, as they should. A bit of a UI push too with targeting features, good because they're not the greatest, so it'll be good. The graphics team, bugs, performance, yes, we do need better performance. Good. Level design worked on the security additions to stations, wider restaurant. Yeah, okay. So they've made some work on Orison 2, good, which is the new place to land. Lighting. So we've got Lighting and Grim Hex. On the high-tech hangars come new Babbage. That'll be cool, high-tech hangars. I wonder what they're going to have in. So Lowville's L19 landing zones, so some of the new feature renders, including runtime probes and light groups, so you hopefully be able to see a bit better. Good. They're looking good. Some nice little pictures there. narrative. Last week saw Invictus into the lore of Star Citizen. So yeah. Galactopedia is going to be within the game now. I know that. So basically all this is going to be wrote into lore. So it'll be implemented in the game for future things. The props done locations of Bartender AI. The team have refactored the carryable grip system. They also support Invictus launch week. The banners and stuff looked great for Invictus launch week. Factory line shop and new Babbage. So we've got the new Mirage Holo projector, Muse SimPod, and high-tech hacking chip. QA, playtest of Theaters of War. For those who don't know, Theaters of War, because it's been a few times in here, is going to be like a played Battlefield where you do one objective, then move to the next one. It's like over a bigger scale. It's kind of like that, but you're going to be able to do that in here, and it's where they're going to use to test like combat in a more closed environment where they can get lots of stats and stuff like that. So that's what they've been doing. Tech animation. Nothing exciting there. Tech vehicles. Several new ship skins. Good. The ship skins to me were a little bit too expensive, but one day we'll get them to do ourselves. Development and life support systems continue, which will result in a function item that can be depressurized and repressurized vehicle interiors. That'd be cool. Imagine someone's like snuck onto your ship, you could just kill them. And also there's going to be animated dashboard buttons and fully animated interactable buttons in the Gladius cockpit to start with. I hope that means the Valiant that I've got as well, because that'll be good. Turbulent services, nothing too excited there by the looks of it. Turbulent web platform. So basically the website's going to get a bit of an upgrade, and we're going to see a little bit of a new feature around it, make it a lot better. We've got user interface, UI. So it looks like they're going to be developed a new 3D UI that will replace the old Flash and engine-based systems. And finally, by the looks of it, VFX. Last month, the team focuses on Invictus launch week and upcoming alpha 3.10 size. Things, progress was made. Yeah, visual prototype, and yeah. So not too much there, but quite a cool thing. So we've got a couple of new ships, not announced, but they're working on. We've got the new locations coming. We've got a new app coming. We've hopefully got some better stability coming and graphical updates. And I'm looking forward to the new changes to Grim Hex and the new UI system. I hope that comes along. New website coming along, some new weapons coming out. So we've got quite a lot coming out. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any comments, make them below and let me know what you think. What do you think of the latest update? Have you been enjoying it? Did you enjoy Invictus launch week? I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun. Just a shame the servers were so rubbish. And yeah, I will catch you all later. Goodbye.